You are a movie star. Did you know that? You are the star of your own movie, of your own play, of your own drama. And you are also the director, the producer, the writer, and you create all the supporting actors. So, whatever's not working in your life and whatever you're not getting in this movie of yours, this is the video to show you how to get it. So I want you to be sure to subscribe below because we're going to be talking about this a lot. And I want you to co-create your movie in a very intentional way so that you can win at the end, whatever that means for you, whatever success that looks like for you, whether that's getting the girl or the guy, the money, the cars, the happily ever after. This is what we're talking about today. So be sure to subscribe below. And what do I mean acting into this drama of yours, this movie of yours? Here's the truth. In our evolution of consciousness, in our being in the world, we are literally creating reality. There are so many schools of thought out there, from the law of attraction to simply what you focus on, you create more of, that demonstrate this to us, this principle, this idea that what we pivot toward, we're going to create more of, whether that's negativity or positivity. This sounds really, really simple, and I am breaking this down for you and making it very simple because fundamentally it is. It is. I was talking to a friend the other day. Actually, I was working with someone the other day, and he has a situation going on in his own life. And this situation may resonate for you or it may not, but I want you to listen as if it were about you, because it could, even though this is about him and his relationship with his child, this could easily be about your relationship with your boss or a coworker or your clients. So he was sharing, and we were doing this deep work, and he was sharing his struggles with his child since he has separated from the child's mother, and they have actually divorced, and the struggles that he's going through connecting to his child. And there's something under the surface that I was listening to and hearing, and I wasn't quite sure exactly what it is. And we explored it a little bit further, and here's what it really is. He has a story that he knows how this movie ends. The story is that they're, disconnected, and even not even how it ends, but how the story is going right now. That they're disconnected right now, and that they're not close right now, and that the child's closer to their other parent, right? He's acting into his own movie as if he were a supporting actor, a bit player, a person who's doing a cameo or an extra. The truth is that he, just as you, are your best supporting actor. Actually, you're not even a supporting actor. You are the main actor. You're the headliner. You are the star of the show. And you are also the supporting actor as well. How can that be? Because how you show up, how you act into this creates reality around you. It creates how your movie's going right now, and it will also create how your movie ends. You know how sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I woke up late, I'm gonna have a bad day. It's already going bad because I've started it off badly. And guess what? The rest of your day goes poorly. This is super simple. I'm breaking this down on purpose. It's a very simple example. That same thing works with the rest of your life, with you being the writer of your own movie, with you being the main character of your movie. So what does this mean? It means that there's a subtle, unconscious or subconscious way that this particular person I'm working with is being with his daughter. So he is creating this story, this narrative, right? He's writing the script that they're disconnected. Guess what? What does that create out there? His child feels more disconnected from him. Maybe they're not cognitively aware of it. Maybe they are. Maybe they're making up their own stories cognitively. But on some level, even if they're not aware of it, either one of them, they're creating more disconnect. He's acting into this narrative, into this belief that he is not the author of the story. He is not the script writer. He is not the producer. He feels like he felt like he was just some person who walked in off the street unconsciously. So what is the solution? The solution is to look at places in your life where you are acting into the movie of your life in an unconscious way, where you're not being intentional and mindful about the narrative, about the story that you're creating, the storyline of this movie of your life. And I'm challenging you, don't you want it to be an exciting movie? Don't you want it to be? It's always going to be filled with drama and ups and downs. This is life, and it is your movie. And that's okay, and it's wonderful. What I'm challenging you with is to do it in a way that's intentional. Okay? What do I mean by that? I mean slowing the movie down, putting it on pause, right? Whether that's in your imaginary mind on your laptop or on the movie screen, if you're imagining it in a theater, put it on pause. If there's a coworker that you are maybe subtly avoiding, because they called you out on something or because they're just a pain in the neck to work with, notice that. Bring awareness to that. That might be creating that person being more annoying and putting themselves into your space when you don't want them to be. And that's just one example. That could go for your mother-in-law or, for some activity you don't want to do with your kids or a project that you've been working on or avoiding working on. Slow this down. Put your movie on pause and ask yourself, where am I acting into a narrative that I don't want? How can I shift this narrative? How can you be the movie star and also be writing the script at the same time? Ask yourself that. What's the script? What's the narrative you want to write? And then start acting into that. That's my challenge for you this week. Because here's what's going to come from that. I promise you. People, places, and things are going to shift. Your movie, your storyline is going to start to shift to create bigger and better things. You're going to feel more success in your life, achieve more. You're going to feel excited. You're going to start to see your movie outside of yourself from a place of conscious awareness. And as you do, you will evolve your consciousness, I promise. And what that brings you is more peace and fulfillment, joy and bliss. And I know that's what you want. So your challenge, as a reminder, look for places where your script isn't going the way you want it to, where your movie is not working the way you want it to, and see how you're acting into that and flip that script. Be the award-winning Oscar movie star. Create in your movie what it is that you want to see unfold. I'm really excited to hear how this goes for you, and I'll see you back here next time. Take care.